Our King's Fish House menus, you can see a lot more farm products. We've got the Washington State salmon, rainbow trout. We serve wild shrimp at the water grills. We serve a farm white shrimp at the fish houses. I've actually visited the farms and the processing plant in Guaymas for the shrimp that we have. I got to tell you, from a naivety perspective, that when we went down there, I thought, oh, I see something archaic and something really bad, and for this, yeah, that. And I was shocked. You know what? I was disappointed myself because I went in there with incredibly poor preconceptions. And I walked out there and there were like decent cars out there. And I saw people out there with nice vending machines. And I saw good-looking people out there working, walking the plant. And it was just like walking in our plant. Terrific refrigeration, terrific equipment. Made from Germany and Italy, all beautiful stainless steel, well lit. I mean, I thought, I don't know what the hell I was expecting, but I was not expecting that. And when you talk about sustainability, when seafood is so hard to handle that when product is handled properly, there's a lot that goes into making sure that product gets to the market in a quality manner. There's a lot of love, passion, and spirit that goes behind that. I have that in my sustainability bucket also. Is that not one of the preconceptions that businesses only interested in pillaging the earth. I don't believe that's the case. When somebody can deliver a product, especially a seafood product, that it's not get better with age, they got a lot of passion and heart and want things to be around for the grandkids. The United Nations. Unfortunately, I didn't put up a slide. The United Nations basically statement is a sustainability statement is to make sure that the stuff that's here today is here for future generations. Basically, we say that's correct what it says. That's what we believe also. And then you can see we have all the other oysters, and we have all the wild stuff too. So the swordfish, lobster tails, apple pork, North American hard-shell lobster. So the fish house has a very large menu in its own right. Not as large and not as vast as the water grill menu, but still large and vast in its own right. As you guys can see, we gotta always figure out where these products are going to come from. So we're out there as cheerleaders, wanting these farmers or potential farmers to be out there and doing great work. All right, what about? And I'm changing the wording around because so often for like 12 years. We've always asked the question, why aquaculture? I'm going to pose a question to you guys. Why not aquaculture? Right? This is from Environmental Performance Index. Yale University did this, and this is a list. It's an all-in-one list, and it's not perfect, but still, Yale did it, and it actually was a reasonably important report. We're number 33 out of our environmental index, and ahead of us is Australia, Spain, Sweden, Norway, United Kingdom, Denmark, Iceland. All huge aquaculture, huge countries that have deep, rich aquaculture in their economic models and business models. So here I stand up here extremely frustrated and asking myself, why not aquaculture? All these countries who are at least as environmentally sensitive as we are embracing it and kicking ass with it. Now, I don't have Germany up here. You know what the Germans do? The Germans sell all these guys equipment. All the aquaculture equipment. There's not a lot of water on there. They're selling all the equipment. They're the business guys. They're selling them the equipment. But you talk about every one of these countries embrace aquaculture. It's part of their university systems. It's part of it just is part of their society. And it's just very frustrating to see the United States down there. And as I'm sure you guys have heard, seafood is our second biggest trade deficit behind oil. Like $8-9 billion is our trade deficit in seafood. And it really does not need to be. It's very frustrating that we have that. It's very frustrating that we've not embraced aquaculture more strongly than we have. If all of these countries can do it, why the hell aren't we doing it? That's just a question I ask. Why aren't we doing it? And especially here in Southern California, where you've got the whole working waterfront, San Pedro and Long Beach, you're talking about potentially great paying jobs, great economic jobs, really terrific science. so much, I mean, the California grown product, I mean, how cool, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very proud whenever I see the California grown thing. I mean, it's a very cool thing, the dairy thing, the almond thing. I mean, just think, we could have like California grown seafood. I mean, we should be having that. And by not having it, it's just like stupid. And I'll tell you what's stupid about it. I am buying product from every one of these countries. I will be able to buy product from every one of these countries probably for the rest of my life. So it's not impeding me from being able to, or my company from being able to have their product. What's frustrating about it is that the opportunity is there for us as a country, or us as a state, to excel and be the best. And yet we do not embrace it. And it's unfortunate that one of the reasons why we started the first forum with Jerry is that there were two gals who controlled the dialogue on aquaculture, and it was everything bad, horrible, don't do it. And then finally we started our forum, and 3 of our founding members were actually original members on the first Monterey Bay card. They were, was it Pierce Stickney and was Kathy on there too?
Mary Constance Pierce,
Bob Stickney, and maybe Kathy Lauren had it on there also. And they actually left because they were so frustrated because 2 of the guys, they said, hey, we were some hippies from the 70s. And what we want to do is we want to defeat the people. And they thought, man, let's farm raise fish. We can feed people. I mean, what's cooler than that? And if they found that the politics, there was too much politics involved in the Monterey Bay card, and that they decided they couldn't do it anymore. And that's really, really unfortunate. But the dialogue has been controlled so much from that political bent that we got together and we started the forum. And Kim is carrying the torch today, where we got to talk about aquaculture, but more in the framing of why not do aquaculture. These other countries can do it. Let's talk about Mexico for a minute. Mexico, probably about 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, started a most prolific oyster industry. I'm talking great quality oysters, reasonably priced. They allow us to be able to price oysters in a very reasonable price range. I mean, oysters are a very important part of what we do. And I think we probably have about as aggressive pricing as anybody around on oysters. And they got just a prolific oyster industry. And I know next week you guys will be talking. Don Kent's going to be here next week. Don Kent is trying to he's working on a very large, there's white sea bass and yellowtail fishery down in little pods. Smart guys, Scripps guys, terrific smart marine biologists. And yet they got to go down there to do their work. And I find that just very frustrating. And I ask, why not aquaculture here? There just is no reason that it should be done here. I'm actually heading to Magdalena Bay next weekend. We're going down where there's a couple guys that are farming Kumamoto oysters down there. That he tells me that he will be able to grow Kumamoto oysters. Anybody here like Kumamoto oysters? I mean, terrific little nut-like oysters. He said he could grow twice as fast and twice as big. The same cost that we're paying right now, say Washington State oysters from Taylor. And I'm really excited about seeing that. We're going to go down and see them on next weekend. And what's interesting is that we got a sample of blue shrimp from down there. And the way these families catch this blue shrimp is they go out in Pongus and they fill the nets out and they get the shrimp and they have a little cooperative setup. Is when I heard about how they were doing it, it sounded incredible. It sounded, again, this naivety I think sometimes we have, that they're maybe not as sophisticated or as cultured or this or that, but yet they're down there like providing, out there catching this product and providing this great product for us, because a lot of that product comes up here that we don't even recognize. But Mexico is embracing aquaculture, and they have a robust marine biology university thing going on down there also, robust. I mean, here on the West Coast, we got University of Washington, we got Oregon State University, we got SC, we got UCLA, Stanford. We have this tremendous framework to be able to set up to really make this, to try it, to go out there and experiment. Again, all these other countries are doing this. They're far way ahead of us, and they're adding billions of dollars to their, and these are smaller countries, very important dollars to their economy. And yet here we sit, we don't have anything. We're not doing anything in regards to this. It's always no, you can't, no, can't, no, you can't. Very frustrating.